it's Eric Holcomb out here on the campaign trail. We ran into Mike Pence and his wife Karen. Mike, can you tell us a little bit about what you're experiencing?
Well, we're just having a lot of fun campaigning now, as we have in all 92 counties of Indiana. It's county fair season, and I love getting out to see the Republicans. I love getting out to the livestock barns and you're eating voters. And even though it's been a hot summer, it's been a great summer for campaigning all over the state.
Well, you've been doing that and a lot more. You've unveiled some positive policy proposals for Hoosiers to digest. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, our vision is that because of the progress we've made over the last 8 years under Governor Mitch Daniels, I think Indiana has an opportunity to be a model state. I think we can be known, as I like to say, as the state that works, that now can go from reform to results, can now begin to produce those good jobs and great schools and safe streets and strong families that Hoosiers all long for during these difficult times. And we've articulated that vision, we've articulated our specific goals at the state convention, and as we've gone around the state now, we've decided to take time necessary to lay out the beginnings of those policies. And the first three are out, and we're getting a great response. Our first policy is to make vocational education a priority in every high school in Indiana again. We want our schools to work for all of our kids, regardless of where they start in life and regardless of where they want to start in life or in their careers. Secondly, I've pledged to sign an executive order to declare a moratorium on any new red tape in the state of Indiana while we take a time out, look back, and make sure that we've got the best regulatory environment for business and investment and jobs in the country. And then lastly, we laid out a series of policies to put our out-of-work veterans back to work. You know, it's heartbreaking to say that the unemployment rate among recent returning servicemen and women is almost twice our state average. We can do better than that, and we're leaning into that fight for those who put on the uniform.
Well, and they've been so positively received, and folks can all agree on these things, and we appreciate that so much. You've got a lot of people, as you know, as you get around the state, standing right next to you and right behind you, walking in parades and wanting to help. We've got victory centers, and you're no stranger to victory, up and running right now. Have you had a good experience as you're opening these offices?
We have. I'll tell you, Karen's been there to open some of our victory centers. My running mate, Sue Elsperman, has been there to open them, and we've had the chance to open. I think we'll have 10 victory centers, call centers, working with the state Republican Party, our campaign, and all the other elected leaders in the state. And the outpouring of support has been incredible. I mean, we've seen thousands upon thousands of telephone calls being made, getting our message to voters, making sure people know how important this election is, and ultimately giving us the tools we need to make sure people are registered to vote and have an opportunity to participate on or before Election Day.
Thank you for leading that effort. I'm happy to report to you tonight that in just 3 weeks, those victory centers have made over 100,000 phone calls.
Oh, wow.
In 2010,
That's
it took
great.
us 8 weeks. We did in 3 what 2 years ago took us 8.
Well, it's a great tribute, Eric, to Indiana State Republican Party's effort in that regard, to your leadership. But you'd be the first one to say the enthusiasm that we're experiencing from volunteers all over the state of Indiana. I think people understand this is Indiana's moment. And if we'll simply go out there, do the work, get our message to voters, elect the right people with the right ideas, I think Indiana can be the state that works.
Well, we're looking forward to going on this journey with you both. Thank you, Mike and Karen.
Thank you, Eric.
Eric.